Hey, it's your boy Luke P. Sanders, and I'm taking over Family Talk today. So, we're back after the season premiere, and you guys didn't hear from me. I know you missed your boy, but I'm back. I'm back with Surviving COVID. I'm back with a serious episode, but I'm not going to make it super serious. I'm going to make it fun, too. So, I'm talking about the time I had COVID and nobody knew. Only people that knew was, like, some really close friends and associates and some really, like, close family members and people that are praying for us. So I said us because I'm not the only one that had COVID. So what had happened was we was having a good old time. Me and my mom, we had went out shopping. We had went to a couple stores to find some sauce because we was craving it. We went to one Kroger, they didn't have it. It was actually closed and they weren't supposed to be closed. And then we went to another Kroger and they had it. And then we came back home and we ate some sauce with some crackers and some cheese. And it was good. Meanwhile, my dad is at the hospital because he said he didn't feel good, and he usually goes to the hospital by himself because that's just what he does. And plus, we try to stay at the hospital because of COVID. So, yeah. So, he calls us and he says, they tell me I got COVID. We was like, what? Like, what in the world? Like, are you okay? Are you good? And we was thinking that too. But more importantly, we was thinking about my mom because she has cancer. And we was just like, oh, Lord. So we tested. And my mom tested positive COVID. I tested negative. And she was emotional because she didn't know how she was going to be because she has cancer. But thank God for shots and thank God for doctors because I found out I had COVID the next day. So luckily I had my 2 shots, my booster. I still have yet to get my booster. At the time of this episode is being recorded, I'm still getting over COVID like 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm still feeling like the after effects. So I have to wait until I'm like 100% better or at least 90% better according to my doctor to get my COVID shot. So, my second booster. So, we just, it was a time. It was a time having COVID. So the whole house had COVID. I don't know if my dog had COVID or what. But I was the one feeding him and stuff like that. So I pray that we didn't give him COVID. But I know we don't have it again. So I guess I don't know what happened with that. But, yeah. So we went through the stages of having COVID. First night was horrible. I didn't even know I had COVID at this point. I just know I was really tired and I had migraines. And I just felt really, really sick. So then I took a test. And it showed that I was positive. I'm thinking that I'm staying quarantined and I'm away from them and I'm over COVID. That ain't true. So I tested positive for COVID. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to die. That's the first thing I thought. I was like, oh my God, my mom's going to die. I'm going to die. My dad's not going to die because he had an infusion, what they call an infusion, when he first got diagnosed. So his was he was like the least sick in the house, even though he's the oldest one in the house. He was like the least sick because he got his infusion right when it happened. So then time goes on. I feel a little better. My mom, she starts like not feeling good. So we had to take her to the hospital. We couldn't even go in the gas station. We needed gas. We had to literally go to the gas station and swipe the card and get gas that way and stay outside. I couldn't go inside I couldn't go inside the hospital with her because I had COVID, of course. Neither could my dad, so she had to go in by herself. So that was messed up because I usually like to go to the hospital with her if I could help it. But yeah, so then we find out that she's okay and she's just having the attacks of COVID. And yeah, so we go back home and go to sleep. Meanwhile, I'm on the phone with my grandmother the whole time. It's me and my dad and my grandmother on the phone. And she's praying and we laughing and we joking, trying to keep light and trying to keep updated with my mom and all this stuff. So, yeah. So then the next few days, we started to feel moderately better. Like, we started to feel better, but we still were sick. We still were coughing. And we still were, we still had stuff on our chest. So, we still had COVID. So then my mom calls her cancer doctor, and she's like, I need something, or can you guys give me something? What do you guys want me to do? And they said that they're going to give her the shot, but we got to go out of town for the shot. It's not out the state of Indiana, so it's nothing illegal, but they didn't have it here in Indianapolis, so we had to go out of town for that. I had to get myself up a drive, like a 45-minute drive there and back. Meanwhile, I'm still sick, and she got the shot, thank God. So she started to feel better. So she got over COVID in 1 week. My dad got over COVID in 1 week. I tested in 1 week. I had no medicine meanwhile because I didn't have anybody to give me any medicine. And I didn't have anybody give me anything. People were just bringing by my mom some stuff. I had nobody calling and checking on me besides my grandmother and my brother. So it was a hard time emotionally and physically, because when you go through something like that, you want all the support you can get. You want all the resources you can get. So yeah, that was a hard time with that. But yeah, my doctor had sent us some medicine, but I couldn't go get it because I had COVID. So I tried to get it delivered. I thought it was going to be delivered the same day. The thing is, with the medicine, they didn't tell me you got to take the medicine within 5 days or it won't work. Why? I don't know. So they had gave me my medicine on the 6th day when they delivered it, so I couldn't even take it. So that being said, when I tested, when a week had passed, I still had COVID. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm not over COVID. Y'all over COVID, but I'm not over COVID, so I got to stay quarantined. I got to Lysol every time I go to the bathroom. I got to keep my mask on. I got to stay in my room, make sure everything's closed up in there so they don't get it. Thank God that worked. I finally tested negative 3 days later, so I had COVID for a total of 10 days. So that's a lot of wear and tear in my body. I still can feel it. Not feel COVID, but I still can feel, like if I'm laughing really hard, I can feel like, I don't know how to explain it, but I can feel it. Or if I breathe too, like, really deeply, I can feel it. But yeah, so it's the after effects of COVID. I was really, really, really tired. And it affected my life, like I just said. And I was just really, really tired and nauseated. So I finally went, like, 10 days after I had got over COVID. I went to my doctor. He said, everything looks fine. You can get your second booster if you feel 90% better. I said, I do not feel 90% better. He was like, let's hold off on the second booster. And I have a really good doctor, because even though I couldn't take the COVID medicine, I called back and I told them that the pharmacy delivered it too late. They were like, oh my God, are you serious? I was like, yes. And they were like, so what are your symptoms? And I was coughing really bad and I was nauseated, but I already had nausea medicine. So they sent in some cough medicine, and I think by then my dad was better, or somebody, I think my dad went to go get it. Yeah. And because he had been over COVID he had just got over COVID, and so he wanted to go get it for me. So yeah, that worked out. But the cough medicine wasn't as strong as the over-counter medicine that we were using, so I just stopped taking that and started using over-the-counter medicine because it was stronger. I won't tell the brand because they're not endorsing us, but it was a 12-hour pill. So the medicine that he gave me was like 3 hours, 8 hours, something, 6 hours. So I think it was 8 hours. They weren't as strong and they weren't as big. And you know the big pills, they you know how they work. They work for real. So yeah, that was my time with COVID. I mean, what would I tell anybody? I would tell people not to think so morbidly. Don't think you're going to die. Because when COVID first hit, a lot of people died. So that's what I was thinking. I would tell people to stay positive, to have good content, like to watch good content on social media, stay positive and look at positive things. I would also tell people to get some either cable or some good streaming platforms so you can watch it. Because I know I'll give them a plug. Man, Family, Dinner on YouTube. The Man's on a YouTube page. They have the most subscribers in the gospel community besides Karen Sheard. That was hilarious. So I would tell people to, have good content to watch. Drink plenty of fluids. That's what one of my associates was telling me. They were checking on me a lot, so I appreciate them checking in on me more than my own family. So I appreciate that a lot. I was talking to them a lot. And make sure you're eating, because it's hard. I remember I was eating like 1 to 2 meals a day. So make sure you're eating. And yeah, just try to stay in good spirits and make sure you get some medicine. I would definitely say that as well. Make sure you get that medicine as soon as possible. The thing was, I had to wait until like the 4th day to call them to get the medicine because I had got COVID like Friday night, Saturday morning. So I couldn't get the medicine. I couldn't call for the medicine right away. I had to wait over the weekend. My mom got good doctors because she has cancer. So they have after hours people that she could talk to. And she talked to her people. And they scheduled her infusion like right away. But yeah, we got over COVID. My grandma was so excited. She was about to have church. She was like, y'all got over COVID. Everybody in the house is over COVID. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. So yeah, she was very excited for us. I was very excited as well. So we opened up. We sprayed the house down. We put our clothes and stuff that we used in a pile. We washed our clothes. We opened up the door so it could air out. And we got over COVID. We sprayed our cars, the inside of our cars down. We definitely did that. We got over COVID. So I just want to thank the Lord. Thank everybody who did call to check on me, even if it was one time or if it was a few times. Thank the Lord for people helping my mom, even though they didn't help me. No shade, just saying. Thank the Lord. Oh, and my sister, she called or she texted me to check in. I want to say that too. Yeah, just thanks to everybody who actually did something and called to check in, and thank God. He the real MVP. We survived COVID. So, yeah, that's the end of this episode. Make sure you tune in next week because it's going to be a real good episode. Y'all going to like this one for real. I'm not going to tell you who is going to be doing it. Could it be me? Could it be Mom? Could it be both of us? I don't know. So make sure you tune in next week at 12:11 Central on Wednesday and where you get your podcast. Don't forget to follow me, your boy, at Luke Sanders on Facebook and at Brenda Hoskins on Facebook for her as well, and at Family Talk Limited Podcast on Facebook as well.